I'm running away from the past I left behind. I'm looking for answers, but I'm blinded by the light. I'm lost in the music and I stay here for the night. I promise I'll be gone in the morning, out of sight and out of mind. No blind, out of sight and out of mind. No your legs are standing still. It's like you're stuck in a nightmare, but you keep doing it for the thrill. Well, this is reality, you only live it once, so wake up from your dream. But just for tonight, let the lines get blurred, let your thoughts be free, let your thoughts be free.
Good afternoon everybody, and welcome to this quick special stream where, as it's entitled, it's to see what the rivals have done. But as ever, the fantasy football game hasn't loaded up because it's a fucking sack of shit. Fuck's sake. People have lives, you know. I want to get out of here. But in all seriousness, this is... because that wasn't serious enough. This, for me, is potentially the most interesting double game week in the sense of everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's taking hits to bring in the same players. It fascinates me. Harbour Boy is somebody in our mini league who essentially is someone that doesn't need to do anything with his team, literally doesn't need to do anything with his team. Can just leave it as it is, hit bench boost and he's fine. Same as Dread FPL off the top of my head. Same as Jason off the top of my head. Same as me off the top of my head. There are many people in these specific mini leagues and however you like playing this game, which essentially are doing hits for the sake of doing hits, it seems. And people like, I don't know if I'm sure 99% of people watching this right now that are tuning in have watched a deadline stream today. Whether it's Andy, whether it's Focal, whether it's Harry, whether it's Planet FPL, whether it's Raptor, whoever. You've watched somebody and they have pretty much said, I'm doing a -4, basically they're taking hits. Harry, he fucking took a -12. And he, as I've discussed a billion times to death in members videos, is playing the game properly, planning, correct transfers in every single week, correct captaincy every single week. And yet today, I've panicked and done a -12. Why? Didn't need to. Team was fine. And who did he bring in? Players that people have already got. Now, admittedly, Harry is someone that's 1,400th in the world. Who the fuck am I to criticise what he's done? I'm not. Because he's brought in the players that I've brought in. So, Harry, you've gone and fucked yourself up now, boy, because essentially, they ain't getting you any points. Me, on the other hand, on this sheet of paper here, if I can put myself up on the big screen, there we are. On that sheet of paper there were 3 team selections which I was working out from a realistic point of view what the mathematics were regarding if X player did this, that and the other, if I did this hit and replaced this player with that player, what would the point difference be, blah, 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 blah. Well, I've worked out that essentially, if I'd have just, so I'll be completely transparent now, I did a -16, I did it on Thursday. I did the -16 Thursday, I did the -8 on Monday, I think it was. I think I did the -8 Monday, I did the -12 on Wednesday, and I did the -16 on Thursday. And I worked out, based on all logic and based on all predictions, history, essentially this piece of paper here, right in front of me here. And if anybody even bothered watching the video yesterday that I released, going through everything, I went through realistic outcomes, and I essentially have worked out that I'm going to be down by 2 points on my original team if I'd have done zero transfers, left my team as it is with a bench boost. I predicted that I would get, including bonus points, 127, but that team had Ward in it, who I did include 4 points, but if he didn't get the 4 points, 127 minus 4 is 123. Now, if I'd have done the -12, well, if I'd have done the -12, which I was, because I've been doing members videos, I did 4 members videos in a row, and I was contemplating doing a -16, which included certain players where I thought, but this player's playing this player, that player's playing that player, this team has got a really bad opponent, why would I do this, that and the other, the likelihood of this particular player playing 2 game weeks is unlikely, and so on and so forth. So a -16 was all in my head, but then when I did the -12, I looked at my team and I went, right, I reckon now I'm going to get 131 points, -12, that's 119. I've then decided to do, like I said on Thursday, I went through with the -16. I've then seen that I'm probably going to get 117 points at a guess. Again, these score predictions that I'm going through is just based on, look, me personally, I've got 13 double game week players. I have already said in the members Discord chat that, look, I accept the fact that I've already blown it when it comes to my rivalry with Jason. That's gone now. That's ended. My rivalry with Dread, Harbour Boy, it's ended. That's finished now. So as I said to Gabriel Derop earlier, the reality of the situation is that I am competing for overall rank to see as high as I can get now. Because I'm a millionth in the world. I'm shit at this game. So I may as well just have some fun with it. The players that I got rid of were so bad that I'd rather have brought in the players that I did, because the reality of the situation is that the ones that I got rid of, the odd one here or there, I'm thinking, it could backfire, could potentially backfire. But overall, moving forward with the season, I think potentially that it could pay off over the next 3 or 4 game weeks. This specific double game week is just a write-off for me. I wanna go full-on double game week mode, where I've got 13 double game week players. Admittedly, of my 15, one of them, which is Perraud, is quite literally 50-50 whether he starts or not. I looked at various team news, lines up, predicted lineups, typing Perraud in on Twitter, and it is literally 50-50 about whether he starts or not tomorrow. And even if he does start tomorrow, that's what? If I'm lucky, 2 points. If I'm lucky, that's 2 points. But reality of the situation is that it's probably going to be one or 2 points from Perraud. So really, I'm down to 14 players. And if you count the goalkeeper that I brought in, which was Steele, even then it's up in the air whether he starts or not. So that being all said, because the game just still hasn't updated, I am going to just tell you what my transfers were. So it is as follows, if I can even remember what they were. So I wanted to get rid of Ward anyway, because Leicester are absolutely diabolical. I always knew that I was going to be doing the bench boost anyway. So I wanted to, within reason, guaranteed starters in goal. So Raya was obviously one. Steele was, like I said, it looks like he's got his spot. Reading various Brighton team news things and everything, they're all pretty much saying Steele starting. So I'm pretty confident that Steele's going to start both. So Raya and Steele in goal. I've then got Gabriel, Perraud. So they're the 2 single game week players. Estepinian I already had. Chilwell I already had. But then I did Shaw. I brought in Shaw for Tarkowski. I was looking at the FPL statistics site. And also bearing in mind, all this week I've been saying that I need to get Haaland in for free against Southampton. For free. I'm not taking a hit to bring in Haaland because I'm kind of wanting to minimise the amount of hits to build up to double game week 34, because I'm more than likely going to be playing my free hit in 32. My toss-up is literally between game week 32 and 34, whether I play my free hit or not. But as it stands right now, I'm kind of quite comfortable with game week 32, maybe just sacking it off, and because the games are shit anyway. They're fucking terrible. I'm not really interested in game week 32, and I'm not really particularly bothered going into that game week with only, I think it's like 8 players. Maybe I could bring in a couple, but reality of the situation is I've got 8 players, so maybe double game week 34 could be my free hit. But again, we've got a few weeks before that. So Tarkowski was going to be going down in price, which he did, and I knew that I needed Haaland in for free. So essentially it was a case of, right, getting Shaw. Man United doing really well at the moment. They can keep the odd clean sheet here or there, but Shaw, from an attacking perspective, there's always that high possibility of getting an assist. So I went with Shaw. I've gone with Rashford captain. Salah I've got. And then this was for the -8. So Steele was free. -4 for Luke Shaw. The -8. Now I was banging on about this individual throughout the members' videos. Well, I say that, Harbour Boy. I wasn't, was I? I was just using numbers. But you could probably have worked out who this particular individual was based on the clues as I was given. In the video that I did yesterday, essentially, I basically said that if you're going to go with a West Ham player, there's two options. You can either go with Bowen, who is guaranteed the 180 minutes. However, if you actually look across the whole of the season, he's done appallingly. Whereas the other player in Ben Rama, he's got half the minutes, he's only 20 points behind Bowen, he's on penalties, and at home he seems to start. So I looked at all the data that was written down in front of me. I saw that Ben Rama basically starts every single home game. Away, David Moyes for some whatever reason doesn't seem to play Ben Rama, but at home he seems to play and he seems to get some form of attacking returns. So I thought, fuck it, get rid of Odegaard, because based on some thread that I read on Arsenal and Odegaard specifically, essentially because Trossard's in the team, Odegaard is apparently sitting a bit deeper. I'm paraphrasing, obviously. Yeah, no shit. So I just thought, fuck this, get rid of Odegaard. Now, I knew the potential risks on that. I've already said that Odegaard's getting a goal and an assist today. That's my prediction for Odegaard, a goal and an assist today. I've already given him that. Ben Rama, I've given an assist across the two fixtures. So I'm happy with that. However, Ben Rama could get a goal and assist. He could get 2 goals and 0 assists. I don't know, but the way he's performing at the moment, and by all accounts he's performing very, very well, he's got 2, well, especially against Southampton, that's a very good fixture. Now, I've already covered it by putting my money on Bowen, because we all know what's going to happen here. Like it always does with me. You can go with all the logic and statistics that you want with Bowen and with Ben Rama and Bowen. And genuinely, Ben Rama comes out on top. But we all know Bowen's going to do well. So anybody that bought Bowen, congratulations, you're going to get a double-digit haul. So that was the -8. The other midfield spot we'll come on to in a minute. But the -12 was I got rid of Buemo. I just got rid of Buemo. He's a waste of fucking space. I've predicted that he'll probably get an assist across these next 2 games. Knowing my luck, again, and the fact that Jason's got him, knowing my luck, Buemo's going to score because I've now got rid of him. I've had him for 3 game weeks. He's done jack shit. The second I get rid of him, he's going to go on some fucking high-scoring, blistering run where Tony does fuck all, because that's who I replace him. I just replace him with his strike partner. I can already hear some fucking cunt saying, yeah, but he's on 9 yellow cards. You can't do it. You can't fucking do it, Steve-O. I can, and I fucking have. So I just decided just to go with Tony because, you know, yeah, that is that risk of the yellow card, but I don't really give a shit because he's a guaranteed starter for Brentford. He's pretty much everything goes through him, so I'm happily willing to just do the swap, get out of the way, get it done. Watkins and Havertz were done, but the -16 was the fact that I was just looking at all this data, like I said, I've got here, all this bloody data there, and I thought, I said in the video that your best captaincy options are Salah, Rashford, Fernandes, based on all their history and so on and so forth. So I thought, fuck it. Nick. Why the fuck not? So I just decided essentially to bring in Fernandes for Saka. And then you find out this morning, thanks to Andy Let's Talk FPL, that according to sources, Saka isn't starting today. Now, whether this is an April Fool's joke or not, I don't fucking care. The point being is that I'd done the move anyway, and I've already predicted again, I've just given Saka 10 points. But Fernandes, based on, again, all the data that I've looked at and read up and researched myself, Fernandes has got a good chance of a double game week here. Like I said, overall, I think I'm going to be down by about 2 points. Overall across everything. That's the downside. The upside could be that the likes of, let's just say Saka doesn't play today. Well, Fernandes could potentially, across these 2 game weeks, get me that 10-pointer. That's just Fernandes on his own. And then you've got the likes of Odegaard, who, you know, at home, he doesn't seem to perform. I know the other day he got a double-digit haul and everything, but usually the data suggests that he's an away player rather than a home player. So the risk to reward is there. So I'm happy to have had getting rid of Odegaard in the first place. And there is that opportunity that Ben Rama could, across these 2 fixtures, get a double-digit return ahead of Odegaard. But like I said, I'm being true to myself. I did have it as Odegaard and Saka to get 10 points each. And yeah, the likes of Tony, I'm expecting across the 2 games to get me a goal. Across 2 games to get a fucking goal. And again, the data suggests that Tony prefers playing away from home. He does his best scoring away from home than he does at home. Whereas the popular captaincy and pick and Rashford, he does jack shit away from home, but when it comes to away from home, when it comes to playing at Old Trafford, he's a freak. As it states right here. Rashford, away from home, he's played 13 games, scored 3 goals, 1 assist. At home, though, 13 games, 11 goals, 3 assists. So overall, I'm actually very happy with my minus 16. I'm genuinely happy with it. I think that, like I say, the fact that overall I'm probably going to be down by about 2 points. I've got fuck all to play for. Like I said to Gabriel de Rop in the morning. Mate, you've got nothing to play for. Just have some fun with it. If you're doing exceptionally well at the game, or you're doing well in your mini leagues where you've got to defend your position, brilliant. Brilliant. Just defend it. Don't do anything. Stick to what you're doing best at. But people like me who are doing shit, don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. Just have some fun with it, and you can just enjoy the game for what it is. It's like an individual. Like I said, I'm not going to name the individual, but an individual who quit this season, just left their team as it is. They decided to come back to it, and now they're just having fun. And the game has updated. It's going to take forever to load up because every single motherfucker is essentially trying to get on the fantasy football site right now. So the likelihood of me being able to even load it up on OBS is nigh on impossible. So I'm probably going to have to do it from this. No, it's gone down again. Yeah, the site is just completely crashed. Brilliant. And the game's about to kick off between what they called Man United, Man City and Liverpool. Let's just quickly go through a few people here. Harry Dawson, he wildcarded in the end. Wildcard Harry Dawson wildcarded in the end. He captained March. Yeah, the data suggested here that Brentford across the 3 fixtures, based on the data, looks like they're going to score about 3 goals across these 2 fixtures. I'm personally predicting 4. The history suggesting 1. The form is suggesting 2. It's that Brentford fixture. That's the hard one for him. So I think that going with a Brighton team in which who like to attack away from home. The key is away from home. Ironically, Brighton's home form, despite being good, they are susceptible to fucking things up. And the problem is that they're at home to Brentford, who, as I said yesterday, when they play a game away from home, they usually draw. And if they do win, it's to 0. And if they lose, they don't score. So if Brighton are to win today, it's going to be to 0. But the likelihood is it's going to be a draw. Now, I've got that as a high-scoring draw because Brighton have got some decent attacking players. Brentford have got some decent attacking players. Hence why I've gone with 2-2. But the history doesn't suggest it, and nor does the form. So Brighton players potentially could have been a trap, Harry. But a lot of us have already owned these players anyway, so... Stuart Bryan did a -4. He's gone with Matoma captain. He did Ward and White to Steele and Shaw. So you basically did the same move as me, give or take. Matoma captain. Yeah. Very good. Very, very good. Go with it. Well, you have gone with it, that's the fact. Gabriel De Rop is here. Have you actually gone with the -20 then? Well, here's a perfect example of a very, very, very safe manager in the sense of Sultan Saeed. Sultan Saeed every year is exceptional at the game, and he is somebody in which has probably gone with Rashford captain, has brought in exactly the same players that pretty much most engaged players would have brought in. So, whenever his team pops up, I'll just be like, yeah, your team is exactly as I expected. It will be exactly as I'll have expected. Karma Baby saying it, double game week madness, let's go, it's going to be carnage. I'm actually really excited for it. I think potentially this game week is going to be, because remember, if you've gone into the game week with 12 players, that's a minimum of, 24 points? So you're already at 24 points, give or take. And if you're in the situation where you've got 15 double game week players, that's 30 points already off the bat. And then you throw on top of the attacking returns and everything. I mean, Chris Tinson is saying, I'm aiming for over 100 points. I would say most engaged managers are going to be getting around the 120 point mark. I would argue about 120 points. PM did a -8. Another one with the Matoma captain. Chris Tinson, 13 double game week players. Good afternoon, Bilal. Yeah, Amanda Hugginkiss said about an hour ago now, the game is updating, will be available soon. Well, it's still not available because it's just constantly crashing over and over and over. It updated about a split second ago, but as it's loading up now, no. Sorry, but we are unable to load the requested page at this time. Please try again in a few minutes. Well, what I'll do is I'll just reload it up, see if it works again. The problem is, though, is that with OBS, it probably won't load up full stop as the game is about to pick off. Yeah, it's about to pick off. I'm the 1% that didn't watch. I'm that one. So Bilal and Kickers didn't watch any Deadline streams. That's interesting. That's interesting. Marcus saying I've taken a -16. So Harry, yeah, good lad. I think it's worth it if you think that the players that you've taken out aren't going to get as many points as the ones you brought in. Unfortunately for me, I think they're going to get the equivalent. But again, we'll find out over the next week or so. So Harry Dawson's wildcard team is Kepa, Chilwell, Shaw, Estepinian, yeah, McAllister, March, Maddison, Fernandez, Rashford, Ings, Watkins, Edison, Haaland, Trippier and Burns. So Haaland isn't playing today. Edison, a single game week player. Trippier, so the double Newcastle. Who have they got in that blank? Remind me who Newcastle have got in that blank. So there's a possibility of a clean sheet, double clean sheet across the two. Harry. Chris Tinson, Salah captained on my team. Nice. History suggests that you could be in for a good time. History suggests Salah could be a good one. Marcus saying, I brought in Solanke as part of my -16. I just don't understand this. I know Capkin FPL, another member, he for some reason took out Kane for Solanke. I think it's madness. What has Solanke done to suggest that he's worth bringing in? I mean, ironically, here's the irony, is that the history, myself and the form are suggesting that Bournemouth could be one of the more higher scoring teams this game week. Don't worry, I've put a few pennies. A few pennies on Solanke scoring today. John Harris is saying the game is updated. Well, unfortunately, my end it hasn't updated at all. As I click on the link again. Nope. Maybe I'll just come out the internet and then come back on it again. Have I been big screen this whole time? Oh, I didn't realise that. Maybe we can go up there. Maybe we can go up there and see my horrific face. Let's just see if the game, once I've come off the internet, let's just see if it's, if we just sit here watching me with my head like this. Come on. Nah, the game hasn't updated. Nah, sorry, John. John Harris is captain Madison as well. Parit, You'll Never Walk Alone said, I've went with a punt and gone with Madison captain. I don't understand this Madison stuff. He's another one. Yeah, it's good. If you've got him, you've got him, but captaining him. Andre saying, I'm agreed. It went to crap a few game weeks ago. May as well have some fun, yeah. Again, I think that just sometimes we're all to blame, all of us. Anybody watching this are blamed to how seriously we take this game, and unfortunately, we do. We do unfortunately take it too seriously, where it does affect us in some form. A bad man has gone with Fernandes captain. Brilliant. It is literally between Rashford, Fernandes, Salah for me as best captaincy, and those three cannot be split. The history is suggesting that Rashford's the best, but then Salah and Fernandes, their records against the teams they're playing, plus their records at home and away this season, you can't split them. They're top notch. Great. It's just been spoiled. Cheers, Blonde. You've just spoiled it. Ban Blonde. Blonde's now been banned. She's just spoiled everything for me. Thanks. The game is updated. Right. The game is updated. I'm now looking at everything. What I'm going to do now is I'll put it up on the big screen. Cheers, Blonde, for that. Great. If I'd have just left it for a split second longer, it wouldn't have come on. Take that off maybe, perhaps? Right then, hopefully this will work. Just need to come off here, hit the home page, status, wherever it is. And the answer is, come on, load up. Hey, there we go. So here's my team in full. Fuck's sake. Yeah, the game's just fucked, isn't it? The game is fucked. I don't think it's going to load up, is it? What a pointless stream this is going to be. What a sack of shit that is. It's not loading up, unfortunately. Not uploading at all. I wonder if it'll work on my end here. Right, well, unfortunately I can't bring it up on screen, but I'm just going to look at Jason's team. I've been spoilt by Blonde. Cheers for that. And as I scroll down here, he's Captain Fernandes. So Jason's transfers were as follows. He's done a -4. Oh, it's not even loading up that bit. Oh, the game's fucked, isn't it? It's brilliant. I don't even know what Jason's done. All I can tell you is that he's Captain Fernandes. So he's got Raya, Trippier, Estepinian, Chilwell. Oh, the game's just crashed on me here. Fuck me. I think I'll just call it a day, because this is pointless me just going through all this shit and just constantly crashing. Brilliant. All I know is that Jason's done a -4. That's all I can tell you. The rest of it is just constantly in and out. Right, can we start again? please. Let me just close the fucking windows because we got fucking typical, isn't it? Right, here we go. So, Raya, Trippier, Estepinian, Chilwell, Fernandes, Maddison, Matoma, Saka, Salah, Kane, Buemo. Oh, he brought in Raya. Ah. So, Raya in for Ward. And I can't work out who he got rid of. From midfielder point of view, if the transfer page decides to load up. Let's just check here. Son out for Fernandes, Ward out for Rare. Yeah, good transfers. Captain Fernandes, excellent moves. At least we've got someone different. So it's Trippier. I'm going to see if I can bring this up on my screen here. Hopefully I can. Hopefully this will work. If not, then it's all fucked. Come on. Yeah, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Yay, there we are. You can just look at my team. Fuck it. Do this all here, do that there. Click on that. Click on Jason's team there. Done. Splendid. There we are. Right then. So that's Jason's team there. And then... So the differentials are bench boost, obviously. Bench boost. So his 10 double game week players. And the differentials are Trippier, Fernandes captain, Maddison, Saka, Kane, Buemo. So 6 differentials. So 6 differentials, and essentially we've gone differential captain as well. Brilliant. Fascinating. Let's just quickly go through the rivals on here. So let's just quickly see what Dredd did in the end. I think I saw on Twitter he's gone with March. No bench boost. He's gone with March as captain. Kepa, Botman, Trippier, Chilwell, Rashford, Matoma, Fernandes, March, Saka, Ferguson. I put a few pennies on him to do to score or assist today as well. Let's have a quick look here. Jesus Christ, just fucking load up. So Dread. His transfers were... Odegaard and Tony. Ha! So the player that I brought in, you've taken out for Ferguson, and Odegaard out for Fernandes. Very good transfers. I'm amazed someone like yourself has taken Tony out. Is it the worry of yellow card? No, you're here, Dread. Is it the worry of the yellow card, possibly? Is it just the probability of Ferguson doing really well against these two teams here, despite the fact they're tough fixtures? Interesting move. That's a very interesting move, Dredd. Very interesting. What did Harbour Boy do in the end? Top of the Moderator League. What did Harbour Boy do? Have a quick look. So he's playing bench boost. The thing is, if this news about Saka is true, Harbour Boy's going to be gutted because I think he wanted to get rid of him. Odegaard to Fernandes. Yeah, that makes again, logical sense. logical sense. Let's just quickly put on Harbour Boy's team here. So he's done the bench boost. Kepa in goal, Trippier, Chilwell. You've got Estepinian, Botman, Matoma, Rashford captain, Maddison, Fernandes, Havertz, Watkins, De Gea, Saka, Kane, Gabriel. So how many double game week is that? 12. 12 double game week players and 3 very good single game week players in Saka, Kane and Gabriel. Yeah, that's it's the usual line from me. It's exactly what I expected from these guys here. The YouTube chat league, I'll just go for the YouTube chat league because that's what you guys are part of. No weak foot. And he is doing exactly what I suggested on the stream. Although he's got Haaland. Oh wow. John Harris, you're in luck. You've got another individual doing very, very well who's gone with a differential captain in Maddison. Nice. So Alisson in goal. Castagna. Fucking hell. What the fuck? Castagna. He did Moreno and Odegaard out for Castagna and Maddison. Well, get your pennies on Castagna to get a goal or assist. Castagna, Chilwell, Estepinian, Rashford, Maddison captain, Son, March, Saka, Watkins, and he'll have Ben Mee. He'll have Ben Mee coming off the bench for Haaland. Fucking hell, wow. So he did Alisson over Raya. Going with the old tip there of always captain, always play your premium team player. Matthew Zaishi, Kepa, Trippier, Shaw, Estepinian, Fernandes, Rashford captain, March, Matoma, Kane, Watkins, Tony. He's another bench booster. Raya, Saka, Henry and Botman. Wow, he's got a lot of double game week players. That is a lot of double game week players there that he's brought in. That's second in the YouTube chat league here. How many double games is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. Nice. Is that right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Brilliant. Did you do a hit though? And the answer is the -4. Zinchenko and Martinelli out for Shaw and Fernandes. Well, that's really interesting. So you're backing Man United to do better than Arsenal across 2 games. Or betting Man United across 2 games to do better than Arsenal, who have got a really good fixture against Leeds in 1 for a -4. And then we have Seb Long, Cooley Boldly. Well, we've got another differential captain, bench booster again. A few different players here. A few differentials which you don't normally see. He's gone with Matoma captain. It fascinates me because, again, the history is not suggesting Brighton to have a particularly good game week. So, Kepa in goal, Estepinian, Trippier, Shaw, Matoma captain, Maddison, Rashford, March, Saka, Tony, Watkins, Raya, Kane, Mings, and he did the same moves as Matthew. Zinchenko and Martinelli out for Shaw and March this time though. He got rid of he brought in March instead. A lot of faith in Brighton. It just interests me. Like I say, like their fixtures aren't. The Bournemouth game is probably the most profitable. And then finally in 4th spot, Jovan. Yeah, bench boost. Captain Matoma. And he took a minus... Well, I don't know if he had free transfers, but I'll just go with a -8. Zinchenko, Martinelli, Saka out for Shaw, Fernandes, and Maddison. Few Maddison. People are expecting something from Leicester as well. Again, I've put my money on it. You may as well back the players, because, as I always say, there's always a general consensus. Like I said, these particular players know what they're doing. He's got a lot of double game week players here, all on a bench boost. It's all kind of similar, really. Just the odd differential player here or there. So how many's that then? It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And your one single game week player is Kane, who's probably going to score tomorrow. That is fucking outstanding work. Jovan, you're getting a big green arrow, I think, this week. Congratulations. That is a fucking team, boy. Oh, boy. That is one hell of a fucking team. Congratulations, mate. You potentially could be going top. You could be going top of the YouTube chat league. So congratulations to you. Sultan Side, just quickly, where is he? I know he's doing very well. He's not in the YouTube chat league, is he? So he'll be in the Rivals League. So, just quickly checking here. I know he's doing very well. I say he's doing well. I can't even see him. Someone, I thought you were top fucking 10. Oh, there you are, 9th. And I bet you the team is pretty much as I'd expect. Yeah. It's almost... I could probably have named it before I'd even looked at it. Captain Rashford, of course, yeah. Interesting to see how Rashford does across these, because I know a lot of people have done it. And -4, assuming it was a -4, Gabriel and Saka out for, again, another one that's not trusted Arsenal, and he's back in Man United. Not many. Well, I suppose then again, why would these people be doing -16s? They know what they're doing. Oh, fuck me. Wow, congratulations. Top of the Rivals League, Luke Jones. What the fuck is that? Look at this. Look at the captain. Now, unless Luke has not changed, because I'm sure he had Chilwell last week. He's gone with Chilwell, captain. Bench boost. And he's another one that's got 14 fucking players. 41,000th in the world. 14 double game week players, and he did a... Well, let's just say he did a -8. He could have done a -4, but he's another one with Castagna. Martinelli, Zinchenko, Saka out for Maddison, Castagna, Fernandes. Don't like the Castagna move again. Just put your money on him doing something then, but... Fucking hell, man. Chilwell, captain. That is very, 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 very different. That could either, one, shoot you up the rankings. I'm predicting him to get an assist across the next 2. I don't expect a clean sheet in either of the games. So you're going to be reliant on his attacking prowess, because I just can't see him keeping a clean sheet against Aston Villa or Liverpool. Even though, ironically, the history suggests that there probably will be a clean sheet against Liverpool. Let's just quickly see what a few people are saying. Oh, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Oh, fucking hell. Why am I laughing? So, I'll tell you the story. It's not even a story. So we were banging on about Gabriel Diop. Oh yeah, he's second bottom of our mod league, despite the fact, and I will say this, despite the fact he was top of the league, doing absolutely incredibly. Somehow he's dropped down to second bottom. I have no idea how this has happened. He did a -20. Brilliant. The problem is he forgot to hit the bench boost. That's mental. He says here, I did a -20, which I predicted, to get a nice bench boost team, and then I forgot to activate the bench boost chip. And I've just been informed Salah has scored. So history never lies. If you listen to the history never lies. Congratulations. Whoever listens to me, the history never lies. Salah was one of the better captaincy options. FPL Focal captained him as well. Salah has just scored. Brilliant. At least I own him. Oh, Gabriel Diop. De Gea, Trippier, Chilwell, Estepinian, Salah, goal. Maddison, March, Fernandes, captain. Watkins, Ings, Tony. I mean, that alone is a fantastic team. This would have been the bench boost. How the fuck did you not activate it? How did you forget? Iverson, Martinelli, Robertson, and Ben Mee. Fucking hell. I thought they say you should never captain the early kickoff. Yeah. Thanks, Steve-O. You reinforced the Salah did you captain him? Did you, Armand Dillon? Did you legit captain him? Because that means someone actually listened to my advice. That would be and of course the game is decided. Oh, here we go. Yes, well done, Armand Dillon. May as well do clickbait. Congratulations, Armand Dillon. One of Jason's rivals, an intense rivalry at that, because these two are really fighting out. So congratulations, Armand Dillon. This is why you should listen to Elite FPL. For tips from me. Oh no, that's Jason's team. From tips from me, where I tell you that Salah or Fernandes or Rashford the best captaincy based on history, and Salah, congratulations to Armand Dillon. He captained that boy there, Salah. There we have it. And Gav P also captained. I'd like to think Gav P also did it as well. Karma Baby predicted that Villa will beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Well, I did say I would not be surprised at if Aston Villa were to win. The form suggests it. The pattern suggested it as well. Chelsea are terrible at home, so I think that if you go for it, there's every chance that you guys are going to be winning there as well. So, and again, Armand Dillon didn't bench boost. This isn't a bench boost team, so he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait a minute. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 double game week players and 2 very good single game week options, albeit Saka apparently may not be playing today. So it'll be Ben White coming off the bench, but pretty much you'd guarantee, well, I say guarantee, but you're almost certainly going to get a clean sheet from Ben White. Yeah, wow. Oh, you got a yellow card? Salah got a yellow card, really? I'm assuming that's what that indicates. Dread there. I'm assuming that's what that actually indicates. The yellow box. You've gone and done that. So, right then, everybody, let's just get out of here. Really do appreciate anybody that's just stopped around watching this shambles of a stream. Make sure you come back for more shambles. 3 p.m. I'll be back for the 3 p.m. kickoffs, where it's going to be. Let's just go with the typical Steve-O luck. Odegaard, even though I predicted it anyway, but Odegaard to come with a double-digit haul. but Solanke's going to do something just to spite me. One of the Brighton players has been captained by one of our community, so Matoma or March, he'll be coming through. Brentford, so Ferguson for Dread, of course. Ferguson will come through today. Tony will do fuck all. Madison's going to go off one. So if you want to be really, really happy, then you may as well watch the stream later where everything kicks off, because it's just going to be an absolute shambles, because I'm obviously, as ever, the 3 p.m. Stevo Jinx stream. Cheers all.